Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What lessons we can learn from those who left the way?
What lessons can we learn from those who left the way of Sahibul Faith, the way of Tariqat, the way of Islam? What lessons can we not learn from them? There were those during the Holy Prophet ﷺ's time also. They left the Prophet's way in the Prophet's lifetime. Can you imagine? They see the light of prophethood. They're in his sohbah, but they decide later on to leave him. Some during his lifetime, others after his lifetime. And for everyone's information too, after the Prophet's lifetime, the majority of the tribes in Arabia, they left Islam. The Bedouins I'm talking about. They left Islam. Same Bedouins as ruling the Arab world today, by the way. They left Islam. During the Prophet ﷺ time, there was one Sahabi who left Islam completely. Because Prophet ﷺ commanded them, ordered them to migrate. The first hijrat was not to Medina. The first hijrat was to where? Abyssinia, Ethiopia. And over there was one king that was very just. He was Christian. And at that time Ethiopia was ruling that part of the world, and they were very powerful and very wealthy. So what made that person, we cannot call him a Sahabi because he was not a Sahabi, he accepted Islam and the Prophet ﷺ, then he left. What made him leave? Dunya. Because the Prophet's way at that time, ﷺ, the Prophet's way was what? Very simple, very hard lifestyle. And what is the way of the unbelievers at that time that they were offering him? It was a life of riches, of ease, of pleasure, of gold, of influence. And so he accepted. And he left. He lost. Definitely. Then there are others like Ibn Salama who left the way of the Prophet ﷺ, again because he did not like the simple, hard lifestyle. Hard to the ego, of course. It's very easy for the spirit, which nobody can say. No one can say lifestyle in the Dargah now is hard. It is luxury compared to what they were going through. But it's hard on the ego, that we know. But we are here to make it hard for the ego, or to make it easy for the ego. So there was another one, Ibn Salama. He was living in the Prophet's mosque, ﷺ. He didn't have any possessions. He was very poor. But he was praying 5 times a day with the Prophet. Day and night he was in the masjid, worshipping, praying. But he was not sincere, because his heart was pulled to the world outside. He could not find satisfaction in remembering Allah. He could not find satisfaction in being in the association of the Prophet. If you cannot find satisfaction in the remembrance of Allah and the association of the Prophet or your Shaykh, then your heart will not find any peace at all, dunya or akhirah, and you lose big time. Because Allah is saying, Allah bizikrullahi ta'ma'il qulub, only in the remembrance of Allah can the heart find satisfaction. The heart is satisfied, but you're letting the ego now to take over the heart. So Ibn Salama, he went to the Prophet and said, pray for me, Ya Rasulullah, that I can be rich. Prophet said to him, Ya Ibn Salama, don't you want to be poor like your Prophet? Oh, I want to be rich to help other people. How many times you've heard this excuse from so many Muslims? Long story. He became rich, still praying, still worshipping, but he's starting to what? Have doubt about the Prophet ﷺ. That later on, because he was insisting on the Prophet so much, Prophet prayed for him. Somebody gave him some sheep. Sheep started to reproduce. Pretty soon he was not in the masjid. He was outside. He was visiting once a week. Later, once a month. You know, like general zikr, once a month. Later, twice a year. Bayram to Bayram. Later, disappearing completely. Because his worldly possessions got bigger and bigger and he had to move away to the outskirts of Medina. And when the order came for zakat, Prophet sent emissaries to go and collect. They went to him and he said, what? Muhammad is now asking for bribery? I earned this. I work hard and I earned this. He's asking me to bribe him? Astaghfirullah. And that's when the Prophet says, yeah, oh Ibn Salama, you have lost. You have lost and you have lost. And later when he realized it, and during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, he wanted to give zakat, Abu Bakr Siddiq did not accept. He woke up. He woke up. He's still a Muslim. He accepted everything, but he woke up, but it was too late. Abu Bakr Siddiq did not accept it. And when he tried again to Hazrat Umar, Hazrat Umar sent a message to him saying, if you offer it to me one more time, I'm going to cut your neck off. You think I'm going to accept something that Prophet and Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq is not accepting? He lost. That time will come when you'll find so many Muslims trying to give. The time is come very soon. They wake up and they want to help the Muslims. They want to give their money to help because there's so many now that are in need. But the billionaire rich ones, especially in the Arab world, they are wasting to show off to each other the amanat, the money that does not belong to them. They are wasting. The time will come when they will wake up and they're trying to give and they cannot. They would have lost big time that time, dunya and akhirah. The lesson we learned, may Allah not test us. Number one. We're not thinking that, oh, we are safe and they are like this. Never we're going to be. No. We are saying, may Allah not test us. And may Allah always keep our leash short between us and our shaykh. If your leash is long, if you're able to do so many things, it's very lenient, one day you're going to wander off, or you're going to cut the tie, the leash, and you're going to leave. Well, we said earlier, the wind is blowing everywhere, very hard. Black clouds are everywhere too. We need to hold on very tightly. And for those ones who have left the way, we're still praying. One day, inshallah Rahman, you will come back to their senses and rejoin the way before it is too late. But we should not take this tariqat, this way, our Shaykh, for granted. If every day that you are thinking, and every day that you are making tafakkur, and every day you are giving shukr, at that time when your ego and shaitan tries to attack you with this or that, you have something to hold on to, you understand? You're saying, oh, this one is saying this thing to me, this is saying this thing to me, I feel very, but you're going to remember, oh, but I have this, this and this and this, favors. So you're going to hold on to that. Inshallah Rahman, we will stay in this way. Dunya and Akhirah. Assalamu alaikum.